Hello! Why are you looking over there for? Look over there, that's it. What is he doing? Yeah, whatever. Give up, mate. Anyway, hello. This is another video about circles and spheres. Because Hello Games don't like me, so they think they just patch everything out every couple of months. Let's see what videos he's done. Let's patch it out. I sound a bit bitter. Maybe I am. Anyway, that's the centre. Of course it is. I've been working with this centre for a year. I haven't done anything on it, apart from that big circle. On dark. Please don't be dark on my video. FYI, I have a video that explains some of the terms I use for wire glitching. So check that out. Back to the video. So last year when Hello Games liked me, you could take a large hydraulic tray, place it, snap it to there, or you could free place it, which you can't do anymore, but you can also still place that, so it doesn't free place that, so it doesn't really matter. You could take the wire from one side of the tray and connect it to the other, and you could take that would be this from that side, so you'd have two angles, and that would be the center point. And then you delete this and the wire would stay, but now it doesn't, so cheers. But you can get around it. I did mention this in the comment section of the video. And you can, so if you take the wire like you were going to do it, and then blend a glitch directly from the wire, and then do the other angle directly, there's your angle. So you've now got 4 angles. If you copy that tray again, you can do that one to that's going to be the center. That noise was the wire taken. Do it again, doesn't matter. Then you've got that's the second angle. And you've got that's the right angle. I always stop there. This is to keep the wires longer. This doesn't apply to this technique, obviously. I haven't got any wires, but later you'll see why I start and I stop and I go back around again. So that's going to be the 32-sided circle. So I take the panel, copy the panel, then draw the line. That's the center. Blend the glitch that on. Take the next one, blend the glitch that on. Number 3, blend the glitch that on. Number 4, blend the glitch that on. Number 5 at the right angle, blend the glitch that on. Then I stop and I go up here, blend the glitch that on. Then number this is 7, blend the glitch that on. And then I know there's one left because there's this little gap here. And where's the middle? Right, it's there. Hey, what am I doing? I haven't got it. There you go. That's the right angle, so I don't need to do that because I've already done it on this side. So that's the last one. And that should fill the gap in. So that's a 32-sided circle. And I will be staying just on 32. You can go further than that if you just do another set of trays on top of that. But there's a lot of contacts involved, so and you could extend that out to make a big circle. So the next part is I can do that again, but this time I want it over the center of this. So if I go back to my tray, I place the tray. This time I'm going to offset it, so I'm going to go 1, 2 and 3. And I'm going to go back here, delete those, and I'm just going to do the same from here. If I do another one on top of that, it would be a 64-sided circle, and another one would be 128, and then give up after that because there's no point. It's too big. And so I do the same again. I draw it to the center. I'm always going back towards where I want the center to be. Place that. That's the first angle. And I've placed the wire accidentally. No, I haven't done anything. There you go. So now I've got the next lot of angles. So I'm going to take that. No, I've done it wrong. Even got it selected. So there you go. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And if I can see 4, it's there. That's the downside of this technique because there's a lot of contacts, and that will give you the 8 contacts you need. So if I just take that, copy the panel, and I start here straight, isn't it? Yeah. So do it from the top to the middle. Copy. Blend the glitch that one. Blender glitch that one. Blender glitch that one. That's 4. And then 5, the right angle. Stop. No, I've placed it. Blender glitch that one, and then I stop. That's the 6th. The 7th. Oh, I've done it again. Naughty glitching. And this is number 8. And that should fill it in. So that's 32. And as you see, it is nicely over the centre. But what happens if you want it in the centre of the centre of the centre? If you want it in this centre, the next technique is, you don't have to do any of this really. There's no thought about where you put it. It's as easy. So just do it again. You want it, so you want 1. So that's where the starting point is. Now you take a battery and you blender glitch the battery to the contact. There it is. And then you take another tray, copy that, blender glitch it to this side. Now, because the contact on the battery is upside down, it's going to put it upside down. And then you do another one. Right, copy that. You blender glitch another tray to that. You do another one. That's 1, 2, 3. And now you do the 4th one. And you delete that, and delete that, delete that. You could copy that. So there was 1, a battery, then there was 3, then you did the 4th one, and then you do another battery, wherever the batteries are. So then now you're going back again like you did earlier. You've offset it because when you glitch, it goes up. You're above it. Now I've gone down, and I'm gonna copy that, and because the battery's upside down, it's gonna place that. No, it hasn't. Can I copy something, please? There you go. So that's it. That's going to come back up as you glitch. You've offset it. I don't think I'm really going to use this technique much anymore, but it's there. It's just to update anybody who was using it before. So now this would be a 32-sided circle. If you wanted to go down further for the bigger ones, you can. So I'm going to do that again. Have I copied it? Go in the menu because for some reason it's forgotten things. Oh, we can't see it because you can't place it anymore, of course. So where's the wire? So I'm going to blender glitch there. Yes, blender glitch the next one. Yeah, there's the. I'll get me 4 angles from. I'm going to take this. Where's my thing there? Blender glitch the first one. Blender glitch the second one. The 4th one, the 3rd one even, the right angle, and the 4th one, which is hard to see now, isn't it? And that should be everything symmetrical. There you go, you can see that. And this contact will be the centre, and that will be exactly in the middle. And I could just take, if I bring this over here, get rid of that one. I can take the top, I can bring it to the centre, that's going to be the centre. That's oh, I copied the wrong one. But this is a new casual way of making videos. Even if I make a mistake, I'll keep it in. Because you will make this mistake. You will forget to copy something. So there you go. Still got me. So I've done the first one. The second one. The third. That was the wire taken. The third. No, 10 again. How many wires do you want to put on one? The 3rd one, I think it's the 3rd one. 4th one. 5th one. Oh no, I've lost the centre. 6th one. The 7th one. And the 8th, I know it's the 8th because I can see that gap there. And that, if you watch that gap on the left of the screen, there it is, it's filled in. And that's a 32-sided circle. And you can just go out from there like I have there, but that, don't go that far. That's ridiculous. Delete, 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 delete. I want my centre back now. Right, this is the one that I use. It's very similar to a technique Beeble did last year, but this one's far easier. It does it. I found it just by thinking about how the trays worked, and it does work similar, but the starting wire is exactly on the edge, so you can offset it easily. So I'm going to make again a 32-sided circle. So for that I need to offset this because I'm going to be coming back towards the center. So I need a half. No, that's not right. There you go. Do it right. If I was to start there, I'd be coming back towards over here. I want the center to be there again. If I was to start there, it would still go back too far. So if I start here, it's going to be 32. If I started there, it would be a 16. If I started here, it would be a 64, and so on. It goes up in halves. So if you just add a half, 1.5 on, and start with a 32. So I'm going to confidently move that over there. So now we start with the tray. We're only going to use it once on each pass, basically. So we take the tray, snap it to the thing, to the tile. We're going to do a reverse wire glitch. I haven't done it. Reverse wire glitch. There's the wire. It's going to connect it to the back of that tray. And then we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to reverse wire glitch again to that contact. We can delete that, and now we've got a wire, perfectly straight wire. And we're going to do what we've just sort of done earlier. We're going to take a wall, and we're going to make that. We're going to make the two angles again. So we'll reverse wire glitch that wall to that contact. And now you'll see you've got two wires, which will stay because there's nothing connected to them to delete them. So now you just come around here with the wires. The wires follow you. If you go towards the center, they follow you. It's a lot easier. Now you're just going to blend a glitch on top of that. Blend a glitch on top of that. And now you've got exactly the same as the second stage of the trays. You've got all 4 angles. So if I start again, get my tray again, take the wall. That's me. That's how I do the reverse wire glitch. I run up to it basically, and I'm rooting. Doesn't make any difference, does it? There it is. Reverse wire glitch to the back again. Take the wall. Reverse wire glitch straight there, straight away that time. Delete that. So I've got my straight wire. Now I take the wall again, and I do as I did earlier. Do that one. Reverse wire glitch to the center. So I've got 1 and 2. And then the right angle is the 3. This is exactly the same as the trays, so I'll get that. Then I do that one. That's the 4th angle. Reverse wire glitch to the center. Now I've got my 4. You can easily see where they are. There's no other contacts, so you don't get confused. So I'll delete that. Copy that one again. Go back round again so I can get the angles. I'm gonna blend the glitch on top of that. The glitch on top of that. And this one, there we go. That's a 16-sided circle at the moment. I'm going to delete that very, very carefully, because I have deleted panels accidentally before. There we go. Check how straight I am. Right. So now I do again. Next pass. Put the tray on, and go to the wall. I'm going to reverse wire glitch. Yep. To that back connector. Then reverse wire glitch there on that back one to this one. So I've got my straight line. There's the center, and as you see, that is the center of where I started. So you don't have to mess about with batteries and offsetting stuff up backwards. You just have to offset it a little bit for, it's quite easy. Well, it's very easy. So now we take the wall again, and you can see, so I need to start up here. And that's what I say about wire length. I could do it from there, and get to it, like this one. I could reverse wire glitch to there, but then you've got little tiddly wires to play with, so it's not as good. So where's I've lost where I am now. Yeah, go. So that one, I'll use this one, reverse wire glitch, maybe. Reverse wire glitch, yeah, there to there. 1, 2, as it was earlier. It's going to be 5, isn't it? 4, and then the right angle. I think because I've turned the camera around. Yeah, 5. You can tell because you can see the wire there, and you can see the even space. They're evenly spaced. So that's 5 up here. That's going to be 6. And you can see, because that I'm using this panel with the line down the middle, you can see where the spacing is going to be. So reverse wire glitch there, you can see it's in the right place. And that was the next one. 6. Oh, didn't do it right. 7. And then number 8. Where is it? It's not. It's that one. Yeah, that's number 8. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 contacts. And good for me that 32 is what I'm going to go up to, because I can't have more than 10 contacts. So if I was to go to 64, you can do it, but I'm not going to do wires for it. So I've got all 8 contacts now, and if I just take the copy the panel again, I can just blend the glitch on top of that one, move over, the contact moves with you still. Oh, no. And my light is flickering. I don't like it. Is there something behind me? No. No. I record the camera and the sound at the same time. Imagine if there was a bloody skeleton behind me. Right, there you go, that's 32. And I can extend those out. And I will do now. Because this is my gateway into making the sphere. Please don't delete that after you've said that. No good. Why I don't want short wires, because they'd be in there now, and that's a pain. It's just long enough to escape. Go. So I've got, that's 32. Ideally, you should do one wire and then put it out at a time, but I'm not going to do that, and I can cut that on the video anyway. For a smooth, this is what I got to say. You can just extend it out. There's nothing wrong with extending it out and making a circle, but because I want a smooth edge to the circle, I'm going to use the small paving. And I'm just going to sort of spam it across here. And this is the best bit of the video, because I don't have to explain anything. It's pretty self-explanatory. In fact, I'm going to stand in the middle of this, because I'm going to go way past that in a minute. Luckily for me, I've already built the sphere to a certain degree yesterday when I did the first take of this video. So this is the home run for me, the ending. Yeah, just do that. I think that's right. I think there might be one in there. Not sure. I'll soon find out. Oh, I don't know where I am. Where am I? I'm lost. Doesn't matter. So copy the panel and just work your way out. I think it's 4. I can't remember. You'll soon find out. There you go. You can see that perfect join there. Look at that. You can get it any better. Tell me how to do it. Don't think it matters that much. And now I just keep cycling around. This is the base. This is basically the gist of what you're going to be doing to build a sphere a lot. You're going to build one circle and then another 16 on top of it, or around it. Best to get box set watched at the time. Right, there you go. That's a circle, and it should be perfect. Well, if it isn't, have I missed one? That nice join. I don't know where the centre is because I've missed it. Not the centre, the edge, where I started. Where is it? Back towards the Thunderdome. Right, so now we've got the perfect join. Let's delete all this. I was not expecting to be actually scared what making a video. I've had to turn the light out because it's flickering, and there's a tree going past the sun outside, and that's flickering. I feel like I'm just about to be. If some Japanese woman comes up my telly in a minute, I'm going to pap myself. It's Sean. Sean's done something to my electric. Why are you trying to stop me, Sean? Anyway, this is the circle. It's not going to happen, Sean. Now we need to come towards the centre. But to do that, you need to offset a few things because we used that paver earlier. So you put a paver in there, and you go towards the centre. And if I do it on this side as well, we can demonstrate that where the center actually is. So the center is there. So I need to do a half wall, half floor. Well, the sun's gone. Here it is. Wow, what's going on? I'm haunted. It's crazy. That is, you can tell that's the center. So the side of this is the very, very center of the circle. What we're going to do now, we're going to turn a panel. Basically, it's going to, I'll do it roughly so you can see what it's going to look like. We're going to have a panel that's at a 90-degree angle to this panel, and you're going to make another circle as you did earlier, but around, and you're going to do that 16 times because it's 32 and it's a circle. It's going to go to the other side. So to get this snapped on there perfectly, we need to get our wire caching kit. I need this cube and the pyramid and of course the small paving. That snaps there. I mean, now I'm going to cache the cube. No, cache the cube. There, I've cached the cube. And I'm going to copy the paver and I'm going to wire glitch straight onto there. There you go. I'll bring that down here, copy that. Now the cube's dead center. That you'll recognize that from the other video. So now I'm going to copy the panel, cache that. There you go. Then I'm going to copy pyramid and I'm going to wire glitch eventually. Ooh. Cache the panel, copy that. There you go. The pyramid turns into the panel. So the panel is now perfect 90 degrees. And I'm going to build another circle as I just did. So I need to do, as again, I need to offset it. So I need to put the half wall, half floor, and then that one. I can delete that now, and I'll just start again. And now I just build another circle. As I did. So reverse wire glitch up to the top, reverse wire glitch down to the first wire. Delete the train, I've got the start. You will find at this point that because you can't do that thing where you move about, you can just rotate. If you just do the rotate buttons, you can. So I've done that wire. I'll just do that wire and then I'll delete them very, very carefully. Now I start again. I do the next one, and the more it goes, and again, that's gonna you can rotate that, and it puts it straight for you. And then you take the wall again. Have a check at times because there might be I've had it where it's weird. I've put the wall accidentally there, so when I've can't even put the wall there even on purpose. What's going on? I'll just do that one then. I have done it where I've thought the wall was in front of me and it wasn't. It was there, and I've joined and I've got this bloody wire in the wrong place. Don't do that. You'll soon see. Just check before you start deleting stuff. There's wire number 4. Yep. So again, you just do that one, and then you can cycle to that one, and then delete the outside two. Bit easier. And then you do that, and then you cycle to that one. There you go. There's a 16. And start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And very careful to delete these because I don't want to delete a wire accidentally. So now I've got 8 wires, and that wire is exactly down the center. And now I'm going to, this is what I should have done earlier, but you know, Only a demonstration that you don't have to do exactly like I did it. So just do the first one. The first one's more like, it's going to either be that one or that one, but I do the shortest one first. So it depends where you stand really. If you stand over here, it sometimes goes the opposite direction. Or I think if you stand here, it might go the opposite. It's a bit funny. Like there, it's done it now. If you cycle it, it will keep one side. So I've got my panel. I do that. Now I've got the first one. I'm going to copy the paver because it's got that funny spacing. It's easier this way. Now you just go out. I think it's the paver and then 4. You can't tell just yet. I think you probably tell. Or maybe it's 5. Do it. I'll do 4 for now. Like a great big bloody satellite dish. Or satellite even. There's 4 of them, yeah. So you can delete all that. And then delete that one. Obviously you should be saving a lot when you're doing this. I usually do a circle and then I save. You can't just do it every panel, can you? No, I didn't. I messed that one up completely. Go and take the paver. I've placed one over there for no reason. Oh, I was right. I was right. It was 4. I knew that. I've been doing it all night. Why would it not be 4? Because oh, it is. I'm just blind. Just couldn't follow the line down to the other one. I'm getting ready to check if I've got them all before I delete them. Delete that one. Slowly but surely whittle your way through the wires. Right, we're about to hit the straight angle, which needs some explaining because you're going to come across here, and because you can't, well, you sort of can. Oh, I've done it wrong. Hold on. Yeah, so the right angle, this is the one going straight up. You need to explain some stuff here because you're going to get there and you can't. It's not impossible, I don't think, to get that in there, but it's better to now start extending these out to make the sphere. Because after all, this ring isn't actually going to be part of it. Make sure you get delete one of them. So now you can just easily slot that in there. And do the same on the other side. Oh, I've done it again. Do that first. The reason I haven't put those in there is just because I know that's I don't get into practice when you get the straight angle putting the bottom 2 on because you only need to do the first one. As I will show you. Go out there, that's it. And there. There. Yes. Just do a couple of these and delete them. Just for later. I don't know which way around I'm going actually. Which am I going that way? Yep, easily slots in there. And delete those. See, this is the only one you need to do the first time you do it, because when you get up here, it's so you can do this panel, but when you get to this one, it's going to be rotating around and you just can't get it to phase through. So you leave it and just do that one on its own. It's so tightly spaced up there that you can't get all these in a row. You'll see later that how these are like spaced, that one's there, one's there, one's there, one's there, but this is just a nightmare. The best thing to do with this one is to do the circle. I've deleted now, but the circle together put all the parts together. When you've got your 8 wires coming out here, just to do like that circle with all the sides on them in the middle. Builder's hush had descended over the video then. Good job I'm not going to keep that bit in. I was not saying anything, and that's the end of that. Delete those. Delete that wire. Hopefully, let's have a look. It's a circle, yeah. There you go. So what you have to do now is do that another 15 times. So you can just do that, offset that. That one should be 1, 2, 3.5, and then that's the center. So then you take your, not like this, but as a demonstration, you've got your next, you've glitched that on with the caching wire cache method, and you've done another circle, and then you do another circle, and eventually it goes all the way around until you've got the skeleton, and then I'll show you how to cover it. And by the magic, oh, this is a bit scary, isn't it, what I'm about to do now? With the magic of editing. Don't save it. Oh, magic of editing. I would have bloody gone mental if I'd done that then. No, the magic of editing to reload. Did I save? I saved over 2 hours ago. I'm sitting here in the dark. I need to get a new light bulb. I had to turn it off just in case. What happens if the light bulb goes midway through a video? Fill in time for this save. Do I keep this bit in? It's a 53-minute video actually. That's an improvement at the moment, because I'm not going to keep all that in. Ta-da! Sometime later. Right, so now I've done 8 of the ribs. That's what I call them, ribs. But we get to a sticky point now because I cannot extend that. You can sort of do it by getting these in there, extending out. But the easiest way to do it is to use the one I've already done. So I've kept the pavers for that spacing, and I'm going to extend this back in without using the half wall this time, half floor. And that's the one I've just done. So I'm just going to go towards that. Few of them. There you go. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Take the small floor. Come back in. That edge is going to be the center. And you just make a circle for this one. And then after you've done that one, you can just do the next one. Like that. Bring that back in. Maybe. So now I'm going towards that one. So it's basically coming back on the ones you've already done and lining them up, and then bring it back into the center. So after you've done all that, you've got to cover them. Like that's been covered, that one's been covered. I've got some wires there for to show you a problem later, but how to cover. So we've got the first technique, which is the same as putting stuff on a 90-degree angle. Exactly the same. So I'll just do that so I get if you want to do them in bulk, just do that. So now I'll get the cube, put that there, and my pyramid, snap that on, just so I can copy it quickly. So now I'm going to copy the cube, cache it, copy the paver. That snaps to the top of the paver, gives it the right spacing. And we're going to wire glitch. It's not actually a wire glitch, actually. It's a reverse wire glitch, but it's basically the same. Now I'm going to copy that inside. I'm going to keep 2 of these blocks, actually. Just, you'll find out why. Now we just take a panel. Cache the panel. Take the pyramid. Now the pyramid will go inside. No, it won't actually. Don't tell a lie. Cache the panel. The pyramid will then go on top, and then you can wire glitch it on top. So that's facing outwards, but if you want it to face inwards, that's why I had the other cube. I thought they phased, but they didn't. put that cube out that side, copy that, cache the panel, take the pyramid, and then you go inside, and I won't use the panel, actually I use the one that you can see. So that's this one faces outwards usually. So if I cache that, one of the roof parts, cache that, and you can put that inside, and when you glitch it, it's facing inside, and if you were to do the other way, it'd be facing outwards in case you want stuff facing inside. That's that way, which I've done before. You'll do that many times before you get to this part. But then if you want wires, sometimes you might want wires. Don't need that anymore. So this is the same start. It's making a circle again. It's all the same techniques, just mixed up a bit. So you put the snap the tray on. Take a wall. Reverse wire glitch. Maybe. There you go. Reverse wire glitch to the back, and then we don't do one at the back. At the back this time, we place the wall on the panel facing. You're going with the plot with the tray, and now we're going to place the wall on top of the other wall and reverse wire glitch. Eventually, there you go. Onto that connector, not this connector, because that's the planter, and you can't delete the planter, so you've got to be careful. Do that. Now delete that and delete the plant and the tray. So now, if I copy that, blend the glitch on top of the wire. For some reason it's giving me a wall there. That's definitely a floor. And blend the glitch. There we go. That's facing outwards. If I use the same, it's better to demonstrate with that. If that's facing outwards, if I want the wire to face the other way, I just extend this out. Then I take the tray and the wall. Get the wall. We do it. Just turn it back to front. It lets me place anything. There you go. It was there. Reverse wire glitch. If I can see, I can't really see if I've got it right. Please. Right. There it is. Onto that connector. And now you're going to just do the same as you did. So place the wall. Snap the other wall to that. Reverse wire glitch. There we go. Onto that one. I think, yeah. Delete that. And delete that. It also deletes the panel, the tray for you. Now this one should be facing inwards, like the others. There you go. Faces inwards. Now the problem is with this, if I can delete that wire. So I can demonstrate quickly. I'll just blend the glitch all these on just to show. So blend the glitch that one. This is how you delete wires. The wires, even though they are long enough that they just poke out, you can just sort of like, if you're aiming, you're not really aiming on the wire, you're really aiming near the wire, but you can see the wire lit up. You can delete that if you want to after you've finished. Be very careful. All these work. Then you go up to the next one. Likewise, it starts getting along the wire. You get more wire to delete now as you're going along. It looks like you got less, but you can still delete it. Yeah, delete it. If you can't, the best thing to do is get any wall. I don't know why small wall. Use that. You can delete that and then delete this one and just place that back in there like that. If you ever get into trouble, but usually you don't. Just keep going with this. Should be able to delete all these. There you go. Delete that one. Delete that one, and that one's all right. And we're getting closer and closer to the worst one. Still delete that. That's deletable, and that's deletable. There you go. That's still going. That's all right. And it gets, and this section, your wires are quite close together, so you've got to be careful which ones you're glitching onto. But you can still get it. Still there, look. That'll be covered by the next panel, but you can still get that one. Now there's 4 here because it gets a bit tighter. But you can still demonstrate that they cover over, but that's what the wire looked like mostly, and you can still get at it. And then we get to the top. This is what happens when you have a wire that's too short. You cover it up and you can't get to it again. It's blocked. So to do this, and I'm gonna demonstrate this on this side of the wall. In fact, I won't. I'll delete this. I'll delete the wires also, just to make it not those ones at the top. I get my hydroponic tray, place that in there. They do all place in there. You do them one by one anyway. So take the wall. The first one goes quite nicely. You can do that. Reverse wire glitch to the back. And then you might get, if you get lucky, so you need to do 2 wires here. So you need to then snap that wall to there. But because there's so much around, so many snap points, it's very difficult to get anything on there. Sometimes you might get lucky, and if you get it right, good luck to you. But if you extend it out, do one there, do one there, and you might be able to get. There you go, there it is there. Just see it. Yeah, so then you can do basically that's going to be the same spacing as 2. Get it. There you go. So reverse wire glitch from there. Eventually, there it is. And attach it to that one. There's a lot of wires about there. Delete that, delete that, and delete that, delete that. Now, if you do that for all of them, there's going to be this much sticking out, and you can just delete it. It goes, because it's a sphere, it's going away from the sphere, so you don't get trapped. Then you've got the top bit. This is just, I've done the right angle thing there, and put a panel in, and just made a circle. This is what it looks like at the end. I've deleted the wires. Oh no. Could have demonstrated. I will have demonstrated because I've already done it on the other side. You just do that as you did with the first circle. If that turns, turn. There you go. I can't actually see if it is turned. One more. There you go. And when you fill these in, as I will show you over here, actually, I'll just do the thing with the camera. To extend your camera, because I'm about to hit a wall now, double tap the toggle camera button, and it centers the area you're on around you again. So that is what happens. It perfectly matches, if not the pattern, the flickering, which is probably why I didn't do it in the first place. You usually just have one square. Anyway, that's that. What else was there? Was there anything else? I can't have finished the video. Brain, tell me if I've missed anything. Done quite well there to just do that in a couple of seconds. I think that's it, you know. What are you, Cola? Look at me. Are you finished now? You checking that you've not forgotten anything? I'm over here. Oi. Yeah, me. No, don't look away again. Have you finished? Give me a thumbs up if you finished. Yay. Could look at me properly, couldn't you? While you're doing it. You sure you finished? Yes, say goodbye. Good. Now sit down. He's not very obedient, are you? Yeah, look over there. Anyway, thank you for watching. Look, stay tuned for more. I'm trying to do a more casual sort of get videos out sort of thing these days. So hopefully I can get some more stuff out. And look for that in the future. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, remember to like, subscribe, follow, share and ring that notification bell. He likes it.